so over money. And it's interesting because I'm the person who's been conditioned to want to be rich, 120%. What my parents told me about being successful, what they told me about I should be doing in the future, and all of it, I just now realize they've also been obviously conditions to think that materialism is true happiness, that the only way you can be happy if you can engage in purchasing behavior.
Right.
So
But what you just
sad.
said is actually super important because a trap that most people, from what I've observed, fall in, they fall in the same trap over and over again. And it turns into a cycle of whatever their parents believe in, they believe in. So the easiest way to view this is with religion. Find a religious person. If they're Jewish, ask them, are your parents Jewish? Most of the time the answer is yes. Are they Muslim? Are your parents Muslim? Most of the time the answer is yes. If they're Christian, are your parents Christian? Most of the time the answer is yes. You can see
They
it's not that
copy
they've
their
reached these thoughts on their
children
own
copy
or
their parents' behavior, and that's the fact of life.
yeah, but what you can do is break that cycle and instead of following traditions, which are oftentimes horrible or just don't make any sense, or not beneficial or obsolete, whatever. Some traditions are fine, but a lot of them are really. If you reflect and look at what it really is, you're like, well, hold on, I don't really subscribe to that. We had the Columbus Day thing recently.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a lot of people bringing up a
the
lot of good points
Indigenous
about,
People Day.
hey, genocide's not that great.
No, no, not at all. Genocide's
Celebrate
not
that.
disgusting.
um,
Again, I was oblivious. I was taught all that stuff in school about Columbus and all that, and gross, totally gross. Once you find out the truth, then you can truly be a human being who's evolving behaviorally into to participate in the future society.
yeah, the thing I would say about that sort of process of reevaluating yourself and then growing is there are lots of difficulties when you actually go through it. I can speak from my own experience, but I know this is true of other people. One of the difficulties is sort of your sense of self gets in the way, your ego, so to speak. But your sense of self is what it really means, just
Hmm.
how you perceive yourself. It starts to get a little murky when you start to realize that the way you perceive yourself is not really how you are, and you kind of start to see, well, hold on, here over here is the truth, the objective reality, what my actions are and what I'm saying and doing, and then way over here is this perception I have of myself of how great I am, and you sort of can be a legend in your own mind. You think you're this great.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
And
that process is sort of saying, okay, well, hold on. What's important is the truth, and I'm going to take my perception and try to get it closer to the truth. What a lot of people are doing is saying, what's important is my perception of myself, my subjective view of reality. I'm going to try to make the truth fit into it, even when it definitely doesn't. I think it's important to reverse that process that a lot of people are what they're doing is trying to look for what they want to see. And I think it's important to just look for what's actually there. It's a very different mindset. Your lens really changes when you when you change.
absolutely.